Average Size Brothers Show. 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 Average Size Brothers Show.
Hello and welcome to the Average Size Brothers podcast. I am Jacob.
I'm Connor.
And this, my friends, is a very special man. Entrepreneur, skate shop owner, fucking switch hard flipping motherfucker, Aaron Vaughn. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And just want to also address, sorry it's been since fucking October, but we're here. We're going to be back better than ever. Yeah, it's been a couple months. So
That's crazy.
we have a good first guest for the long stint we had, but we're ready to come back for you guys. So, Aaron, what you been up to?
Just got back from vacation. Took a 2-week vacation out to LA. Just drove out and drove back.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
Nothing better than California, eh?
Yeah,
How
especially
So
warm
you
was it?
drove. How was the traffic?
70 degrees. Traffic sucked. I'm used to it though. Like a 20-minute drive actually turns into like a 45-minute drive.
Where'd you stay? The Hamptons?
Yes, we did actually.
Oh, nice.
No, we were at Venice Beach. Had a little Airbnb like right off the beach.
Oh,
and,
shit.
Yeah, man. it
Do you
was chill.
think that they actually changed the sheets there, or do you think it's just
Seemed like it was clean.
cum covered sheets?
I mean, it could be,
'Cause,
but
I
it
mean,
seemed like it was.
semen.
Yeah.
The
Seemed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, because I've seen a lot of hotels and people like the fucking
Oh man.
what are they called?
Don't even get me started.
Some news people like come up there and fucking stamp some shit on the fucking sheets, and they come back like a week later and same sheets.
Wow, I didn't even know that actually.
Yeah, dude.
That's
So-
fucking disgusting.
For anybody watching, you stay at a hotel, wash the fucking
I
sheets.
slept at a Motel 8 and there was oil on the towels.
Like actual
Like-
car oil.
Yeah, like imagine someone was working on their car and they just wiped their hands off this. That's what it was, and I had to use it.
Jeez, man.
That,
I would have slept like this.
Have
Just
that
no
one.
blankets.
I stayed at a
sheets
real,
were
I stayed at a
worse.
real
The sheets were
shitty
worse.
hotel one time, and I was scared I was gonna wake up with fucking scabs on me from the bugs.
Hey, they were playing Scooby
That's
Doo.
not-
Or
Just sleeping with bed bugs casual.
dude, fucking, that's all you gotta do. But I'm gonna fire some questions at Aaron right here. 10 fired questions just to get to know him a little better. How old are you?
I'm 29.
Where were you born?
He's rifling these off.
Straight out the
In
fire.
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Yeah, city boy.
How big were you?
I think I was a big baby. I was like
10
7
pounder?
or 8, and I was like 8 pounds. I
That's
think.
a pretty big baby.
Yeah, man, I was beefy. I just
God
stayed
bless
the
your
same.
mother.
Yeah, man. Hey,
How
shout out
tall
moms.
are you?
5'10". So my ID says, but I think I'm shrunk like an inch, so I'm like 5'9", probably.
I would have thought 6 foot.
Close.
Favorite food?
Cookies.
Cook-
Cookies.
Cookies?
Yeah, see,
Not a
I
fucking
actually-
snack food.
what kind
No,
of
that is.
cookies?
I will literally, if I could have a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I would.
What kind?
Chocolate chip only.
What about
Like
Snickerdoodles?
Chips Ahoy?
Snickerdoodles, hey, insomnia snickerdoodle.
Like
cookies.
Chips Ahoy?
I was on them for like years. Now I'm kind of burned. Like I
What-
had them
what-
at all the shops, so I'm just kind of like off them.
Is it like a certain brand?
Kroger
Grandma's?
brand.
Kroger.
Kroger. Them soft boys.
Ooh-wee. I don't know about
Fire.
you.
Okay, but if we're not talking cookies, then we're gonna say actual food. Probably like salmon, like a honey glazed salmon, some broccoli.
Some
or
fucking fish?
I was expecting like pizza or something.
I mean, I like pizza.
Yo,
but
fish is
it's-
fucking whack.
I'm on a healthy tip right now, so.
Oh, yeah, I know. Look at his Insta. Favorite trick?
Switch hard flip.
Switch hard flip.
Actually, back lip. If we're talking like trick,
And just, yeah, and generally, the favorite one you want to go, your go-to, baby.
back lip,
Back lip.
then switch hard flip. Gotta have that in there, of course.
I wish.
Switch hard flip, man.
Favorite fast food?
Burger King.
Guilty pleasure?
What the?
Guilty pleasure. Damn, that's a good one. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
You got no like Katy Perry blasting or?
Oh, dude. Guilty pleasure.
Let me try to think of one for myself.
Guilty.
I don't know. It's a hard question.
Like I like listening to. I love musicals. I like to listen to musicals. Like I've been listening to that Encanto fucking album.
Oh my.
Dead ass. I mean, I like Disney. Dude, straight
That's
up.
crazy.
Is that how you say that?
I think.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I was wondering.
Man, dude, I don't know. I like video games a lot.
Like guilty
I don't know if that's
pleasure.
like a
fucking
guilty pleasure,
nerd.
though.
Fucking nerd,
Yeah,
dude.
man, I don't know. Is that a guilty pleasure?
I'd say so.
I enjoy video games.
Yeah,
love
Connor loves
video
that
games.
shit.
Fortnite? You on Fortnite again?
Nah, Warzone only.
Mm.
I'm raging all the time, every day.
Fucking Mortal Kombat for me.
God.
Because I'm an actual fucking man. Favorite TV show?
Ooh. I would say Dexter.
Dexter?
Dexter's pretty good.
You ever think you could kill somebody like that? You might have.
I would be like strategic if I did it.
Well, maybe we can kill somebody we've talked about recently. Favorite movie?
I really, really like Shawshank Redemption. That's a good one. It's old school.
Classic.
I love that one.
Classic.
That one's fire.
That's like top 5.
So good. I'd probably have to go with that overall.
Shawshank
It's
Redemption.
like the longest standing favorite
Alright.
movie for me.
Favorite skater?
James Hardy.
Yeah, just said it. I fucking knew it.
I got like 5, but they're all number 1. But for doing
We'll
one,
go,
James
yeah.
Hardy.
Biggest fear?
Getting in the craziest car accident.
Are you very careful when you drive though? You
No.
texting and driving?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
I'm on my phone all the time, dude. I got
Yeah,
stuff to do,
exactly.
man.
Fucking businessman out here.
I got stuff to
I
do.
am very bad at texting and driving. I think I text and drive and I'll like go to the other lane. I've got lucky sometimes, man. Like nobody's coming. I think one day though it's just gonna Big
Just
Mac
gotta
truck.
Be careful.
Right in my little garage.
No.
Yeah, straight up. I mean,
No, we don't want that.
I hope not, but I mean, you can only get lucky so many times. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
if you do it,
Put the
enough.
phone down, people.
yeah, it's not worth it. That
What he
text
said.
message. Hey,
What he said.
do you want to go get some food? Who cares?
That
How you gonna get
Instagram
food if you're a
status.
fucking flat pancake on the street? I'm like,
Dead.
So
Speaking facts.
you are a big part, I would say, of Indiana skateboarding. Would you agree with that?
I just do what I can. I try to help out as many people as I can.
Humble man.
I really do. That's how do it.
I think you are, and
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
having minus, how has it changed your outlook and maybe perception on skateboarding in general?
It really hasn't changed a lot just because I love skateboarding so much already. Like, it was literally the only thing I ever had growing up. So I feel like as far as like learning the things about the industry and like running a business, that's really the only change that's kind of came along as I've gone through this. But it really hasn't changed anything.
So you haven't like, oh
No.
man, now it's a fucking job. You don't
No.
look at it as a job
No,
still?
not at all. Not at
Still
all.
fun?
I feel like a child 24/7.
That's the way to fucking
I
do
feel
it.
like that's
kind of
how
job.
it's-
That's
yeah.
kind of job.
Yeah,
like
I
that's how
mean,
it's supposed to
definitely doing something you love 24/7.
Yeah.
I mean,
talking with people, like meeting new people, setting up kids' first boards. And
yeah,
like,
you're
getting
kind of a big
OGs.
stake in the humidity, in the fucking
In the
humidity,
humidity.
in the humidity,
Yeah.
and the community. So
Thanks, man. I
that's
appreciate it.
that's big. That's a big. What do you get most at? What's like your favorite thing to that like the best feeling you get running the shop? Like,
I think for sure kids first, 100%. We have a couple
Pedophile.
kids. We're here. I hate you so much.
loves those kids.
Oh man, I do. I love the kids, man. I'm Aaron's for the kids. 100%.
That's right, but not in a weird way.
Not in a weird way. Not in a weird way. We're here at Greenwood shop right now, and as soon as we opened the shop, we had a ton of kids. We had like 5 or 6 kids come in one night, and they've been coming in, and they were like, "Man, like I wish I could get that hat. I wish I could get that beanie." And we had a ton of boards in the back that were already like pre-set up, brand new that people donated,
Right on.
and we just hooked them up, and they're like out there every day, even like in the cold weather, just like
Dude.
out there skating.
I remember
They
back
love
in
it.
my
Good shit.
time as a young man skating in the winter. Fuck no, not
Yeah,
anymore.
no,
I'll tell you that. I
too
don't have the
old.
drive.
No
Like,
drive.
What am I doing? I ain't filming for a fucking part.
Yeah, dude, we're brittle out here. It's cold.
Straight up. So the kids, number one. What's
Kids
number
for
two?
Sure. What was the question that I'm grateful for? Or what did you say it was?
I don't know. I can't remember. It was such a good question.
I'm pretty much grateful for everything. The
Right.
kids are amazing. Getting to connect with dudes that I looked up to when I was coming to the shops and going to the skate parks and like seeing those guys.
You're that guy now.
Not that I'm that guy. I'm just like
You are
stoked
that
that they
guy.
walk through the door and they're like, "Yo, like love what you're
Yeah,
doing."
but he's the guy
respect."
they look up to.
Not the older guys.
Well, no.
I'm
Oh,
looking up to
I
them.
thought you were talking about the kids. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
I
the
thought.
kid. Yeah, the kids. It's awesome. But like the OGs that come in, like the older eyes guys, and like all those guys when they come in, and they're like, "Yo, dude, like love what you're doing, respect." I'm like, That's
That's what
it.
it is. That's what you
That's
want,
it.
huh?
That's it. I'm like, I give like the OGs are calling me like I'm valid.
You're
so,
made man.
Yeah, man. So
Kinda, yeah.
That one's
You're a
tight.
fucking made man.
that one's tight for sure.
So today is 3 years, right, since you opened Minus in Carmel.
Yes, 3
Correct.
years. Yes.
So
When I bought Rise, so
When you-
I
okay,
didn't
so-
open Minus for another month. So next month will be Minus's anniversary.
So 3 years since you've been running your
Running
own
a
shop.
business, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So 3 years ago, did you see yourself becoming as successful as you are today?
I knew I was gonna do something great, regardless. Like, always unapologetic about that. But at scale, no, I didn't really think that it would be like this much, this quick. Especially with the events that have been going on the last couple of years, that definitely like amplified the business times 1,000. You know.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I knew it was gonna be something great.
Events is in, but
All the
At the skate shop.
BLM and just like the stuff with black-owned businesses that for sure amplified it the first year, which went from like first year into the second year, it was just like night and day.
the black-owned business. I read in an article you were in.
Yeah.
It's a newspaper, right?
Yeah.
So it was about shopping black, which is the 20th to the 27th of November. Why is it important to shop black? I guess in your own opinion. Speaking for yourself.
Speaking for myself, just like the struggle that a lot of colored people come from. Like, it's harder for us. Like, it's harder for us to get credit cards. It's harder for us to get higher credit limits. It's harder. We just fight a constant uphill battle from the moment that you like want to do something,
Right.
all the way up until like getting yourself to a successful point, whatever that may be for whatever business. But I feel like you fight a lot of uphill battles that a lot of other people don't have to. So I feel like that's really important when someone that is black or Hispanic or whatever minority makes it. You know,
Fucking hate being white.
you guys got it good, man. That's
yeah,
all I
no
want to say.
shit. White privilege. Straight up.
You guys got it good.
And then, now, do you think it's because of the billionaire white people who own things like Walmart, Target,
For sure.
or et cetera? Or do you think it's a lack of supporting small business? Or is it because you are discriminated against?
Discrimination and the people who run our country, for sure.
For sure.
I don't think it's a lack of people, like, I don't think there's a lack of people not supporting my shops, you know what I
Right.
mean? I feel like we get a lot of support, but there's a lot of other factors that are, like, crazy that we go up against.
Right. What, like, crazy, like what?
I mean, I'm not going to be a billionaire. These dudes are, like,
Yeah,
they got
you
old
fucking-
money, man.
You
Like,
might be. You
no.
might be a
That's the
billionaire
goal.
one day.
That's the goal for anybody, I hope.
Connor, you want to shoot him a question?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to. Now, my questions aren't as, like... I don't
Well,
know,
that just so
these are
happened
pretty
to-
official questions, Jacob.
I came
But-
prepared.
I like them both, man. Throw it at me, or whatever you want.
I'll start with a light one. What's your proudest moment, you would say?
In what? In skateboarding or in life?
Life, general.
Helping my mom get her business up and going. That was my proudest moment.
What's your mom's business?
She's been doing it for 35 years. She calls it wiping asses.
Wiping asses.
But she literally has like always taken care of older folks or people that are disabled. So she had done that for like 30, 35 years, and as of a couple of years ago, she was able to acquire her business that she worked for, and
Oh, no shit.
is the chairman of it now and killed it.
Damn.
So that's like my proudest moment, to be able to put myself in a position to help her
Fuck
After
yeah.
she took care of me for my whole life, you know.
I feel I know how your mom feels. I wiped some asses for a couple months, and
No, you didn't.
I did straight up. I was a fucking.
Was you in, like, a
I was a
nursing home or
CNA.
something?
I was a CNA. I would drive to people's houses
Yeah, that's
and
what
like
she does,
watch
yeah.
from. Yeah. I had this
Damn, that's
young
crazy.
kid who had scoliosis, couldn't fucking move for shit.
Wow, that's crazy.
And, you know, I almost think he just wanted me to wipe his ass because he just had surgery on his back, and they were like, oh, he can't sit on the toilet. And I was like, but he's sitting in that chair, so I think that's a lie.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
So he looked at me, and we were playing Xbox, original Xbox. And I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, hey, I gotta poop. I'm like, hey, I can help you sit on the toilet. He's like, I already did it. I'm like, fuck. So
in a pan or anything, or just
no,
in
just
a
in his diaper. Yeah. So this wasn't no hard shits. This was creamy peanut butter shit.
It was not solid.
No. And what the worst part was the ass of his crack was not very far away from his incision. And it blew up into his incision. And I'm just some fucking idiot kid, 18, like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I don't have any sanitary in his wounds. And I was like, trying to wipe it out, use a whole bag of fucking wipes. And I was like, I told his mom when she got home, I was like, hey, that shit got in his other shit. And she's like, I'll just call the nurse later. I'm like, I'm leaving. I was like, I just dipped out. And I don't think I ever came back.
Yeah, no, see, that's what she deals
Yeah.
with. She literally deals with stuff like that.
Yeah, it was very testing. So shout out to Aaron's mom, Angie, right?
Angie.
Yeah, shout
It's
out.
the moms, the oracle.
Good. Thank you for birthing this fine piece of ass. Because I tell you what, I've taken a bite out of it.
He loves
It's good
it.
stuff.
He
I
loves
say
it.
I'd eat it if I could. Connor, next question.
What would you do if you got drafted to the military? Like, had to go.
Yeah,
fight?
because we're fucking with Russia right now.
My sister's 11 years in the Air Force, so I see.
I think you're copped out then, right? You opt out of it if somebody's already in, right?
I don't think so. No. Draft wise,
Draft-wise.
maybe. I know for me, I don't think that I could get in the military because I have chronic asthma.
If you didn't have that,
Chronic asthma. Chronic
no, that's
asthma?
seriously a thing. Yeah.
No
you
way.
You can get
You be
medical
puffing on that
discharge.
bitch?
I don't have it in my other jacket. Yeah.
Doesn't seem
I
very
don't
chronic
know.
to me if you ain't got it on him right
Dude, I
now.
can like barely breathe right now.
Ah, shit. Knock
If
him
I
out.
if I didn't have that,
would you go and like be a sniper or something? What would you?
I would want to be like
do?
special force. I'm trying to like kick doors down and just blast.
Yeah, I feel that.
What if it was what if you kicked open a door and it was a 6-year-old kid pointing a gun at you? Then what? You thinking twice? Or you
Yeah, I'm
fucking
thinking twice.
smashing his head?
I mean, they would say out there they're not thinking twice. I think I would think twice, but I'm also soft in comparison to those guys.
Right. You're like this. You're like.
It's true.
He's like, I was just watching Yo Gabba Gabba, sir. Can you get out of my house? And he's like, you're the enemy. You
I'm like-
blast a kid?
Like, dude, can I walk away? I'll like try to bargain with them.
Bargain?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Like, dude, here. Like,
Lots of
just, like,
people-
Cliff Bar in my boot. Take this. Like,
Lots of those people be like, Clip Bar ain't gonna fucking cut it. We hate you people. I think that's just the way it'd be.
Yeah,
They don't like Americans.
yeah, I know.
They'd be
Yeah,
they
so I
like
don't
Swiss
know.
cheese, baby.
Maybe I would, to not have that confrontation. Maybe I would be like a sniper or something,
Yeah.
or maybe like
What if
some
you
sort
were
of person behind a
sniping
computer.
and there was a little kid and he had a fucking grenade? Then what? And he's coming at you guys.
Dude, I'm so far away. Snipers are like 400
Yeah.
meters away, man. I
You could
play
be like,
Warzone.
That's
you could be like,
I'm sniping in Warzone.
you're like, that looks like a midget to me. He's lived a good 34 years.
trying to reason with it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Kyle, man, American Sniper. Connor,
Yeah.
that was a good question.
That was good.
How many children do you think you could fight at once? In like the 13-year-old age range, maybe weighing about 120.
Y'all are crazy.
Say you're walking down an alley, you see these, like I guess, not a gang, but just a rough-looking group of kids, and they're like, "Hey, Aaron, fuck you."
I mean, I was one of those kids. Wait, okay, so if I was me right now, 29, or if I
and they're
was...
pressing you like for no reason.
Yeah, but how many do you think you could take on at once? 13-year-olds, 120
I
pounds,
don't want to fight underage kids.
5'6". But what if,
If
you
you
had
had
to?
to,
And you're definitely on site.
what if someone threw a rock at your head? Like,
Man.
that's what starts it. A rock to the head. They're like, "Fuck you."
I mean, I could take on a whole swarm of them. Like,
What's
You
a
want a
swarm?
number?
I want a
Yeah.
number. Hard, solid number. So when these kids see this, they can come in here and beat the shit out of Aaron because he thinks he can fight 20 kids at once.
Remember this when you come in the shop. Like 6 or 7, maybe
6 or
8.
7. And remember, if he was in the military, he'd shoot a kid. So keep that in mind.
I said I would try to reason first.
That's very true.
Yeah,
Cliff
there's
bar.
no reason.
I'm like pulling Cliff Bar.
You better
I'm
have
doing
7
anything
Cliff
I
bars,
can.
Aaron, or shot dead. Ah, ha, ha, yeah. So, all this talk about kids, and what do you think that we should call the lips of pussy? You got 3 options here. You got piss flaps, meat curtains, or cum catchers. What do you think the best is for minus the old boring, pussy lips look kind of like a sandwich. I want to eat them. $5 footlong, baby. What you thinking? Piss flaps, meat curtains, or cum catchers?
I like the last option. I'm gonna be honest.
Cum catchers?
That's a good one. I haven't heard that.
Meat curtains is classic.
Classic.
Meat curtains? I like the piss flaps. So we all have our own separate way here. Connor, follow-up question to that would be a good one that you have on there. So, back into skateboarding, what is the trend you hate the most in skateboarding? Oh, you just see a fucking, that pisses me off. Fucking no comply. People hate no complies.
No, man. I feel like no complies. That's been there.
Well, I'm
That's
just
been
saying,
the
like,
thing.
in general, like, that's what people be
People,
saying.
yeah,
Like,
people hate
fucking
that.
foot on the ground, fuck you.
Yeah, people hate the no complies.
I'd rather enjoy it.
I like a no
Just saying.
comply.
Enjoy the no
A good
comply.
180 no
I
comply.
can't really
no
do
comply.
it, but
I like a backside
Seeing it-
360 no comply. Those are my
that
favorites.
one's crazy. That one's sick. I've tried those. They're so hard.
I got it. I'm better than Aaron.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
Something that I hate in skateboarding or dislike. Man, dude. I think not just shorts.
Nigel Shorts trend? Like like just his or anybody else's? Like
He's
you just
really
don't
the
like
only one
short
doing
shorts?
it like that. I just can't.
what is that?
Have you seen it? Not just shorts.
No, I have not.
He wears like the runner shorts. You know, like the long distance.
Real tiny shorts.
But they're like
Kinda
not.
fuck with that.
They don't float out though. They're like form fitting to his
Oh.
legs, so
Mm.
everything is showing pretty much except his nuts.
Yeah, I might have to get a small or bigger pair.
$1 million, Nigel says, I can get you on Element. You licking his nuts?
No, dude.
No?
No, I know people in the industry. No.
Oh shit, he knows people in the industry.
No.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm not, dude.
I
Licking
would.
nuts.
I would lick your nuts for a free
Oh,
minus
lick
shirt.
or look?
Lick.
Oh no, dude.
Oh, like I just said, I would lick your nuts for a free fucking minus shirt. Straight up.
Oh my
right now.
god.
I'm pretty easy to please.
great.
Connor?
That's crazy.
Anything else, Connor?
Nope, that's all. Let me try to think of one.
What's that about that first one? That was a good one.
Yeah, I don't really know if I want to ask that one now,
Yeah.
really, but
All
You
right.
should just ask it. Just
no, I think we're gonna skip that one. But maybe next time.
All right.
Who never knows?
Based on the new shirt release from Minus,
Mhm.
Muhammad Ali shirts,
Mhm.
what impact has he had on you? Since it was important to put him on the shirt. I seen the post.
Yeah. I think he's just an outstanding person. Like I feel like he did a lot. He got huge and was like, his voice was amplified, but he stayed the same. He was just like a very humble, regular person. He was easy.
Cocky motherfucker.
He was cocky, but he was for the right reasons.
backed it, though.
He could back it,
Yeah.
and he was easy to get in touch with. I think the availability of a person that has a platform, that's the biggest thing. You don't want to seem like you're.
So you
too
think
good
if you were in that area, you could give him a call, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm down to maybe
I
link up."
guarantee you, I could finesse my way into figuring out how to talk to him. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I feel like,
Like a Nardwar kind of guy.
yeah, see, Nardwar.
Nardwar, dude. You just ask.
Shirt's fire too, by the way.
Yeah,
I like the shirt.
thank you, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna cop one.
Yeah,
we
I'm about to say.
We got some for sure.
Appreciate
We're up
that.
at the Carmel shop, but we got you.
Yeah,
For
where
sure.
we were supposed to be today, and then
Ended up in Greenwood, so here we are.
yeah, Jesus, fuck me.
It's all good.
Now, do you always wear pajama pants when you're opening Christmas gifts?
I have, but I don't. I just wear like.
You have, but you don't.
I have before, but I do not do it every Christmas. Very interesting.
Oh,
question.
okay, gotcha. Well, I just didn't know. I know. I just seen some pictures, and
Dude,
you were like a.
how are you finding?
I don't know. You were just. It looked like you were having a good time, but you were like
I was
27.
Yeah, see,
And you're
I've
like,
done it.
yay! And you got the footy. It was footy pajamas, which was kind of like.
He's digging deep into some stuff. That
I am,
I
like,
don't know how he's
I-
finding that
I
because I
wanna
try
get-
to keep all that.
Like, were you surprised when I said Angie? Your mother?
No, not really. My mom. Everybody knows my mom.
I don't know her though. Met her.
But as soon as you meet her, she's not like you've known each other for forever. And that's
Well,
the best.
I mean, we have something to wiping asses.
Uh-huh. And
So,
me. So it's
and
pretty
you,
good.
yeah, sure, sure, whatever. What does keeping on your mom and your father? What does your mom and dad think of your success? And were they an inspiration for you to become successful in any way?
Mom for sure, always. She kind of always believed in my skateboarding, even though like it wasn't the traditional like go to school. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like she always was like, if you're gonna keep skating, you're gonna be in the household. Like you gotta get a job at least. But I believe that like she recognized that I was like really putting the time into it. So that was like inspiration for me to keep going with it. And then as I kept going with it, it like led into this, and she was just like, no words.
So she was pretty excited for you.
Oh yeah, man. She's like.
You got a lot of family back you.
My sister, my mom, my grandpa, and my niece. I don't know my dad, so
Oh.
that's not a thing.
Well, fuck. Should have changed that question.
Don't know the pops.
Now
But
that,
I
like,
feel like you'd be
tried to
you'd
reach
probably
out
be
ever?
stoked. He's dead.
He's dead, guys. So,
Sorry.
No, I didn't.
Sorry
even,
for
I didn't
your
even know.
loss.
I didn't even know him, so it's all good.
did he ever maybe meet you?
He met me when I was like 1, and then my mom kicked him out, and then I never
Oh.
knew him, and then he died like a couple years ago.
Damn. So never like didn't try to reach
Yeah.
out when you were
No.
like 18.
When I was an adult, no, he didn't.
No. Okay. Well, we'll get off that. That's a touchy subject. I mean, we touched on it with AJ, but his dad's alive. So
That's a lot. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
so-
he told me that.
yeah, but
Shout out AJ.
so with her pushing you and even saying, yeah, skateboarding, if that's what you want to do, fuck yeah. You did go out to California.
Yes, I did live out there.
How old were you?
22. I lived out
So-
there for a while.
Now, when you went out there, what was your plan to be a professional skateboarder? Because that's kind of what everybody's. Oh yeah, go to California, be a pro skateboarder.
So yeah, you definitely did some digging on this Nardwar.
I wanted to be a good interview for you.
Are you Nardwar too? with this?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't do too much digging. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sorry.
No, that's alright. That's funny. Yeah, I mean that was kind of the goal, was to go out and be able to try and like get in the industry some way. But I didn't really recognize that everybody out there's good. You could have like
Oh, straight up, they're
everybody's good.
incredible talent.
Literally everybody's good.
Nobody's sitting on their ass at the skate park there. They're
No.
all fucking out banging their best tricks, it seems like.
They're all doing like the craziest tricks, and it's like even the homies that just like come and casually skate, they're still like nollie big spin and like double sets.
Right.
Like and they'll skate like once every 6 months.
Now, when you got out there and you seen all that, did you get kind of like, oh shit, I don't think I'm in my element here?
It was,
Or
yeah, it was definitely intimidating because my best friend Andrew Arnold is like one of the best ever.
Right,
You know what
he's
I mean?
out there.
And then I was like, okay, but like he was kind of like my like portal to feeling comfortable like being away from home. And then he started bringing me around like his friends that are really really good. And then I was like, dude, these dudes are like light years past. And 22 at that time, I was older than all the dudes I was skating with. So all the dudes I was skating with were 17,
Did it-
18, 19. And they
did
were
it
like,
kind of like put you like in like a, oh man, maybe this isn't for me? Like maybe I'm not being a pro?
after being out there for that long, yeah, I like went through my head like, dude, maybe this isn't for me. You know what I
Right.
mean? But then I was like, dude, why don't I just try to like make it work? And like I met people in the industry. We did cool things that people. I got to skate the Crail Tap Park a couple different times. Met a ton of dudes who have a name for themselves in the industry now. Before I was working in the skate shop that I'm like friends with, and I have a couple homies that are out there like riding for a couple of these companies on the wall.
Right on.
Like,
Were
it's-
there any moments that stood out to you during that time that was you like really took something from?
literally living out of my car. Like I stayed with Andrew, but like all my stuff was in my car for the most part.
Oh,
So I didn't have, I had all my clothes in my trunk. So I didn't really have like, what do they call it? Like a pillar or like something that,
Right.
you know, that I could have out there. So I
How
really
long, so
took,
you
like,
lived out of your car for how long?
I was out there for, dude, like over a half year. over.
The entire time out of your car.
No, I wasn't. I was sleeping in an apartment. Some
Right,
nights
but
would
I mean,
sleep in
living
my
out
car.
of your car, like, isn't.
Yeah, no, I literally had everything in my car.
Yeah.
For a long time.
And
For a long
so,
time.
as it dwindled down, what made you come back? Did you have? So when you were leaving, were you like, all right, I'm out of here. This isn't working, but I got this fucking plan for when I get back.
No.
When I come back. No.
No plan when I came back. I was out there and I realized that I didn't have a job yet. Looked for a job. It's way different trying to get a job out there because there's a lot of people that work for way cheaper out there.
Right.
And then I realized that my money was running low because I didn't have a job. I felt like I didn't want to like be a burden to Andrew and his family.
Right.
Because I was living in their apartment. So I was just like, I think it's probably best for me to go back home before I run out of money. That was like my
Makes
main
sense.
concern, you know what I mean? Like money, obviously. So then I just ended up dipping back. But I was like, dude, I can be home and I can always go back out there and visit. So I literally have been out there every single year since I moved back and been able to visit every single year, pretty much.
So did you learn anything while you were out there that you now implement in
Everything.
what you do today?
Yeah, everything.
What's the biggest thing you took?
Organization and like having your life and your shit together. Like I didn't have anything together before I left. I left and I didn't have anything except my car. That was like to call mine out there. So
What kind of car you rolling in?
2000 Hyundai Accent at the time.
Aha, shit, he was rolling.
Yeah. So and it was like busted. It was like beat. So I was like, man, I have all this stuff. I want it to be organized. So I had everything like organized in my trunk. And then I implemented that back when I came home. I was like, dude, I have to have like bills in order. I've got to get my stuff together, financials in order, get my organization for all of my personal items together. And just like the experience of living on your own, traveling out, living out there, coming back home, living on your own, I feel like you just automatically.
Was that the first time you were on your own?
Yeah.
Ooh, man, moving to a big fucking state.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, fuck, I was about to literally just ask you. Shit.
Definitely, it was a lot. for
Oh,
sure.
I can
It was
only
a lot,
imagine.
But it helped.
Well, okay, that's what I was gonna. To close the California out, what would you say to some of the kids who do have that dream of going out there eventually? What's your advice for them if they ever do want to pursue that dream? Or any words of wisdom?
I think you should just go for it, honestly. I feel like going for it is the first step because you could think all day long. I'm a real big thinker. But actually just implementing and taking that action and taking the step of going. Because then you can just figure it out, you know.
Right.
And if it doesn't work, I always tell people, like, you can come back home.
So less planning and more just doing.
Boom. Yeah. I mean, have like I should have definitely had a better blueprint of what I wanted to do when I went out there, at least like job-wise. And I think that would have carried me a little bit further. Like I
Right.
talked to AJ so much, you know what I mean? And he's got a job. He finally has a place to live, and like, well, he had a place to live, but like, he's got his own little space.
tiny
you know?
house,
little
tiny
house.
room.
Yeah, AJ, you're crazy, man.
He can't fit his dick in there.
Yeah.
Now, what's the difference between California skateboarding and the Midwest, would you say? Minus the weather.
It's for sure. It's more progressive out there, and it's definitely more. It's really hard to explain it to like, especially to skateboarders, because they like, you have to just go out there to really, really see. Everyone's good. It's way more progressive. The taste is very wide. It's way wider than here. It seems like everybody here has a specific kind of cookie cutter, how they want to skate, what they want to skate,
Right.
and who they skate with.
So everybody out there just skating everything.
They're skating everything, and they're all pretty like mutual with each other. Where here it's very cliquey, and people
Yeah, no
like.
fucking shit.
I mean, you guys know, like I
Sheesh.
know, like I grew up here.
I couldn't skate with Aaron for the first 5 years because he just told me to fuck off all the time.
That's false.
That's a lie.
That's false. He filmed me the first time I ever met him. At
I
Bruno
did,
Park.
yes. It was a back feeble to front feeble.
Back feeble to backsmith. He's been skating for a long time.
Yeah, and Jesus. Yeah, so yeah, back feeble to front smith, or backsmith.
Yeah, back feeble backsmith.
Well, you know, you could, honestly, you could go either way with it.
Your backside. Period.
Well, so what okay, fuck you.
I'm a nerd, man.
Yeah,
I'm a nerd.
yeah, okay, what about the fucking front side overcrook on a rail? Is there a front
you do
side
those
overcrook?
really good. You got really good.
So there's a front side overcrook though, right? On a rail.
In my eyes, yes, coming from that era, because when I started skating, front overcrooks were a thing on the rail. Now they're front nose grinds. So
I agree with there's no front overcrook on a box. There is
No,
a front
it's
overcrook on a rail.
Yeah, because you have to like aim it and pinch
Yeah,
it and like.
because
put
if
it
there's
in
a fucking backside crooked or backside overcrook, there's a frontside overcrook, motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's
but
all I'm saying.
Thrasher's not saying that, so.
Yeah, fuck Thrasher. So, back to the shop. Little question about the shop. What is the most outlandish thing you've had go down to the shop? You ever had any crazy customers come in like, oh, I'm fucking mad about this board I bought, fuck you?
We've
Or very
had,
disrespectful, crazy shit?
I mean, we've had like one or two people come in and like not like what they've gotten or the service that they've gotten, but
The service?
yeah.
You gotta be cracked out of your fucking mind.
It was just okay. That was just like one older fella that came in and didn't
Oh.
like what he had gotten shoe wise with some eras.
Well, you know what we're gonna do with the old people and the disabled in the future?
What?
We're just gonna kill them.
Oh my god.
So they won't
That's
even be
the
a
thing.
problem in
I'm with
2070.
That's pretty mild. I
So-
thought it was gonna be way worse.
Yeah, I mean, it's really honestly no big deal.
But I did, to finish that question, I did have a dude scam me when I was doing online in 2020. Dude came in, or dude ordered something offline with two different credit cards. One was for a really big transaction, one was for a really small transaction. Scammed us, and then scammed Nick's shop at the same
No
time
way.
in one day. Yeah.
In one day.
And he came in the shop, and I'd never seen the dude. Having conversation with him while I was setting his board up, all this stuff. He paid, and he was in the shop, parked out front, dipped out, and I didn't catch the scam until he was literally pulling out of the lot, and I like went out after him, and it didn't.
So what was the scam? Like he just did nothing on the card?
If I remember right, there's two transactions online. One transaction was for a couple $100s. He used he got somebody else's credit card information and used that for the couple $100 transaction. And then, so he had another smaller transaction. And with that smaller transaction, he used a different card, which what I'm guessing was his, or it was like a gift card. I noticed that when he did that order, I called him before he'd even came in the shop, and I noticed that something was weird with it, and I was like, yo, you just want to pay like when you get in here? And he was like, yeah, I'll just pay when I come in. Cool.
Oh, man.
Comes in,
Did you send the shit to him?
he came in the shop.
Oh, just
So when
pick
he
it
came
all up.
in, when he came in to pick, it was a pickup, it wasn't a delivery. And he came in, and I gripped his board up for him, and he got like another sheet of mob grip or something like that, went behind the counter and rang him up. He used another card. And as he used that card, I looked at the numbers, and they didn't align up. It was just a weird thing, and I forget exactly what it
Fucking,
was.
what do you gotta say to that
He's
piece
scammed.
of shit scammer?
Dude,
Tell
sucks.
him.
Sucks. People like that suck, bro.
Fuck
We're small
you.
business, man.
Yeah, you're scamming the wrong businesses. You know?
Yeah.
No, not a
Piece
skate
of
shop, dude.
shit.
Don't do that.
Yeah, go scam fucking Zoomies. Or yeah, honestly, if you're shopping at Zoomies, fuck off and don't skate. Dickhead.
Enemies, man.
Yeah, so
All right.
what's been your favorite experience you've got to do because of being a entrepreneur and owner of Minus? You got to do anything?
What's my favorite?
Yeah, like what's an experience that you got to do strictly because you own Minus, like that you wouldn't get to do if you're just some skateboarder on the fucking street?
Pretty much everything in my like skateboard career now is like different. I feel like I get to like see all the newest stuff before anybody knows about it, like 8 months ahead of time or a year ahead of time.
Oh, you get this.
I get to see everything before
What do you
it's even
mean?
posted on Instagram.
No way.
I literally see everything. I know like everything that's coming out with like all
Videos and everything?
Yeah, everything.
It's a W.
Yeah, so that's a dub.
Big dub.
For sure. So I see that. That's really cool. Some of our reps will come through and like display all the new shoes for like the next year, all the lines for spring, summer, fall.
Are they
Get to
coming
see
here to
that
show you?
stuff. Yeah, they're like, well, literally not every year. They haven't been in it the last like year or two, but
That's
they'll come
fucking rad.
through. They'll do that. Putting on events is super cool. Like, you know,
I love
like,
me
I
an
love the
event.
community.
That's
Yeah.
fun shit.
And you love, yeah.
Oh,
see,
dude,
this is
so
this
fun.
is
I did that.
fun
Yeah,
with that stuff.
the first one I did, incredible. Loved
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you're
Nothing
gonna
better.
kill it. You're
Even
gonna
that
kill it.
Greenwood one I went to. It was
Dude,
fucking
yeah.
fun. Even though you put me up against some fucking pro flat ground dude.
I forgot who it was, but
Yeah. Well, it didn't do me any
was
favors.
that first round?
First round, dude. I didn't even land a fucking nollie flip, dude.
I can't nollie flip really.
Well, yeah,
So,
because I mean, I'm
it's
better
hard.
than you. That's the thing.
Exactly.
I mean,
You
it's
should
just
back 360 no compliance.
yeah.
So,
I mean, front
different
over
pages, man.
crook.
can't do
Connor broke his fucking foot on the tray.
Yeah, dude. That I was gonna
those.
ask.
Wasn't that like recently?
Yeah, recently I'm getting over
You
it.
good?
It's still a little fractured, but you know. That's a question I
That was
would
his
love to
last.
ask.
This is the last trick he did.
Dude,
what
dude,
did he
It was
fucking-
the fucking worst.
I was following the story.
It was-
I saw that. I felt
Just
bad.
that. But some tips on how to land a tray flip would give me some.
Back foot.
Go to fucking YouTube.
Dude, you know
It's
how
not
I've
the
been,
same,
you know how
dude.
long I've been trying to land that shit. So
You're so close though,
oh no.
so it
Back
doesn't
foot.
matter.
Just back foot. Scoop that back foot. Lift your front foot up so it doesn't land. What did it do? Like the board hit your ankle and roll over it? Or did you,
No.
like,
No,
step
his
off
like,
weird?
yeah, his
No.
foot like slid off his board and he like rolled it.
Yeah, it was like
You just got way back on the
Fucking
board.
amateur.
dude.
bad.
Fucking
I
amateur
honestly,
hour.
yeah, I honestly might have landed that one. To be fair, but
I think if you would have put your foot over a little bit.
Did you skate before? Like were you
off and
skating?
on.
He was skating when we were younger, and we would he could varial kickflip, could never kickflip, which was so.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of as I
Wait, could barrel kickflip, couldn't kickflip?
yeah.
But I can kickflip. I can't kickflip.
Yeah.
I can kickflip back tail, but I can't kickflip.
Oh my god, fucking hard flip and all this
I
shit.
literally, you asked me to do a kickflip at any.
I'm gonna actually
second.
do it after this.
I won't do it because I can't.
I
mean, I'll
bet you
try
will.
to do it.
I
But
bet you will.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
$5.
Aha.
$5.
All right. I bet you land one. Now, oh fuck, I was leaving. He broke his foot. Any crazy injuries you've had?
Yeah.
Yeah, my first year I broke my ankle.
The first year you skated?
Yeah, and then
You ever had any real fucking hard slams that you just
oh yeah,
Took
I like
and-
sacked like a 10 rail backwards
Oh.
oh backwards?
Yeah, I was on
No.
the front board and like clipped going into it and just sacked backwards, like
That's-
smacked my head.
You know, going backwards is a lot less fun than going frontwards.
I would rather go backwards because I can control myself. Frontwards, I'm just open and you're just asking to sack.
You can fucking you can grab some
I
shit.
tried to. I actually just. I was doing a. Andrew knows, Arnold. I was doing a back 50 in LA the last day before we left down a hubba, and it was a short hubba, and I like didn't ollie right. And when I did, the hub was like this wide, and I sacked the hubba, and I tried to like grab it, and like do the insides of my legs are so bruised, and my arm is
You need
like
me to
messed
rub 'em?
up from it. Yeah.
I'm down. I mean, it's not gay. It's totally
It's just it's comfortable with
non-homoerotic.
It's a little
That's what I'm
massage, you know.
I mean, if you get hard, then you're gay.
Yeah.
Now, how big is your penis? Because it's just a question we ask everybody, and they come on here. That the average size brothers, we got to know the dick size. It's just
Yep.
It's big enough, dude.
what's big enough. I want some inches. Or look at me, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Oh wow.
Go back. There you go.
So I'd say about a good 9er, 10er.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, 9er, 10er, get down here. We got a big old dong coming into the fucking bay, and it's gonna stretch it pretty wide.
Is it? You ask every guest this?
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta know.
Have you ever had a black guy on here before?
No.
No.
And and you know what?
No.
I was at the park one time, and Avian, I don't know if you know Avian Duke. No. Well, he come down from St. Louis, and I was standing there, I was like, oh yeah, fucking Avian got a big dick, right? And
He
then,
black dude?
yeah.
Oh, I have seen him at the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, yo, that's racist. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, that's fucking fact, you moron. I was like, that's just a fact. And anybody would be proud to have a big dong. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, guy. So, fuck out of here. That's a
It's not
fact.
racist.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just genetics.
Yeah, so 10,
No, not that big.
9 hard, 7 soft.
8, 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm pushing your
it's
number,
good.
G. 8.5. Aha. I'm not very girthy, though.
Average as fuck. I don't.
What do you
You know what I'm saying?
what do you
Average
characterize?
size, bro.
What do you characterize as a large penis?
Oh, yeah, great
What do you
question.
mean?
What do you characterize width or
Oh, like how do you consider it a
big
large
dong?
dick?
Big old honking motherfucker.
I mean, you could have a. I mean, you could have a wide one, but like it could be short now.
Yeah, so yeah,
you
is
just
it-
got a chode at that.
So is
point.
it based on length?
Length?
Curve?
Yeah, length.
Can you give us some specifics on your preference?
I don't really have a preference because I don't.
What? You don't
Fucking hate
you don't look at dicks?
No, I try not to.
That's fine. No, I'm saying like you're in the Y. You work out a lot. You're in there. some dude come out fucking dick swanging, you're not gonna be like, yeah, I seen this dude today. Nice cock.
Yeah, no, I never do that.
No, alright.
Never.
It's not gay.
No, I mean, it's not gay.
Yeah,
I just
no.
don't ever do it.
No, I mean,
Do you?
yeah. Dude, straight up, if I seen a big,
I see something, I get a little scared sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
he's gonna fucking bark at her. I mean, I don't know. You never know. I'm just saying, if I seen the dude with a giant dong and he's fucking flailing around in the locker room, hey, dude, nice cock.
You just like respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give a dude ups for sure.
Are you gonna
Respect.
Hey, imagine that.
Yeah.
Right. This flaccid dickhead. Oh boy, nothing better than that. So I'm glad with 10-inch.
Yep.
Now,
Dude
what?
strapped.
What's something you did? We all fucking probably did some unforgivable things during the pandemic, and it's God forbid it's almost over. But what's something you did during the pandemic that you don't want anybody to know you did?
Nothing. I don't have anything to hide.
Nothing. You're an open book.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, life is on paper. Boom. It's in the public library.
In the public library.
Published.
Published.
Whole life.
Hold on. Yeah, you were in what? Indie Star?
Indie Star, yeah, Chrome Magazine, Indie Monthly.
And how does that make you feel when they come to you?
I'm like, yeah.
And they're
that's
like-
right. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
That's awesome.
because there's a lot of other people.
Yeah, there's a ton of other people.
How's
Ton of
that
other
make you feel when they're
businesses.
like, we want to put you in this fucking magazine?
It's crazy every time. Any interview I get is crazy. Any coverage that the shops get is crazy. This is awesome. I'm stoked.
And the average man. I mean, 5 months. Who's that other guy?
Average
5 months. Shit. Our turnaround time's a week.
Yeah.
we don't
A
fucking
week.
edit, man.
Yeah.
Who gives a flying fuck?
Wait, what was the question?
What's something you did during the pandemic you don't want people to know you did? Anything? Like, I went outside, I fucking broke that fucking, I didn't stay in my house. I don't wear a mask. Your dog's wearing Carhartt.
Yeah.
He ain't burning his Carhartt
Yeah,
shit.
It's cheaper.
I actually went to a skate park. I had COVID and I went to a skate park and didn't have it. I actually not skated with a mask, but I was around people and I felt bad.
You dick! You fucking asshole!
Hey, open book, man.
That's so funny.
But I had a mask on and I did keep my distance from people
Get away!
and I felt horrible afterwards. I mean, I even posted a clip on Instagram with the mask on and I for sure was just flaring COVID.
I tell you what, nothing stops us skateboarders. Even the fucking
I needed it, dude.
crisis in the world.
Yeah.
So,
Not proud of it.
he's not proud.
I apologize.
Don't apologize it.
No,
Don't
for
apologize.
sure.
No
apologize.
sorries. Mm-mm.
For sure, not
Can't
trying to
apologize.
spread COVID.
Can't apologize.
Yeah, I think you're good. I don't think you spread it.
No, I had it last week, and I'm a fucking
Yeah, you
baby,
did.
dude.
You did.
I did, and I was
How
like,
was it for you?
it was all right. It really kicked my ass with the fever, and I hated not being able to taste anything. But
Can you taste stuff now?
yeah, I can taste stuff now. I
Can
thought I
you
was gonna
smell
go.
stuff?
Oh yeah,
Everything's
bend
back
over,
to
I'll smell
normal.
your ass. Straight up.
Everything's normal.
Everything's normal. Minus, I have like a cough.
What about
Still, a residual cough.
foods that you used to like that you don't like now? That
Um,
happened to me.
yo, Sprite kind of tastes a little odd for a second when I could
When I was
get back.
sweet on that Dr. Pepper.
But
I
that
was like,
sweet pussy tastes the same, baby. Aha, you know what I'm saying?
I don't,
Aha, yeah. Shout out Kaylee. And that asshole.
BM.
Yeah. So, we're going to move on to some fan questions. And you know
Oh
what?
God, I forgot about this.
Wait, can I ask one more question?
Yeah, but hang on, give me something.
Alright,
Come on.
sure.
All you fuckers who love Aaron and even the podcast, I post a goddamn thing to ask me a fucking question. You ask a question. I don't care if it's what color's your hair. I don't give a fuck. Ask a question. Hundreds of people know this guy. I got 7 questions.
That's good.
Fuck you.
Awesome.
And AJ asked 5 of them. Anyway, go ahead.
What was your first trick you landed and you were like, damn, I'm hooked?
Fakey,
you know.
fakey tray flip.
Fakey tray flip. Did you learn that before tray flip?
Yes.
Hey,
And
same.
before kickflips.
Same. No, see, I learned kickflips exchanges because I could not get my body to stay.
I did the heel flips exchange.
Hey, disco flip.
Yeah.
Want to
disco
ride on
flip,
your
yeah.
disco
Yeah.
stick? 10 inches. First question from, I guess I'll keep them. I don't know. Do you want to know who asked them?
I don't care. whatever's.
I'd like-
Julianne
Julia.
DeRosas. He asked, ask Aaron how he feels about the Greenwood shop.
I think it's awesome. I love the shop. I'm excited about the second project. Got a long way to go.
Second coming of the first.
Exactly. Yeah, he said that. I feel like it's awesome. I love the shop, and I'm excited to see what it can grow into.
Do you have a favorite?
Caramel shop's my baby,
Right.
for sure, but these are both just as important to me.
Both important.
I literally worked the shop 7 days a week for 6 months straight to make sure that the shop was going to be.
I could never.
7 days a week.
I can barely work 5 days a week, dude.
Shit, I can barely wake up, dude. I
Dude,
barely
straight
wake
up,
That's
man.
sometimes, you know?
And John Howland, this is from
John.
for one, God bless you. I mean, I'm just
He's
gonna say
leaving
some
us.
things. Yeah, I hope everything goes well in Florida. If you do watch all the way to this question, I hope you do well in Florida. Congratulations. We're gonna miss you a lot. I'm gonna
Love you.
cry. I might cry honestly because it's. I
John's
just
the
started
best.
getting close to John. God damn it! And
John, did you ever meet John?
Oh yeah, we go way
Awesome.
back. I love him.
For real?
No.
I was like,
Yeah.
there's no way.
But no, yeah, because I think I just started talking to John more at the Greenwood comp, and dude was fucking the nicest guy,
He's the best.
and very sweet man, and good luck out there. I really thought he was moving way later than what he is, and I just found out you're moving today or yesterday
Tomorrow.
or.
Tomorrow.
So, yeah.
Today is what, a Sunday? Yeah, he's leaving.
Yeah,
Monday.
God bless you. I hope all your endeavors go well out there. Get there safe, buddy.
Yeah, man. You're
And,
the best. Shout out, John.
He asked.
Thank you for everything.
Right, you want anything else?
You're the best. Thank you. Seriously. You're the best.
God damn it. If you could fucking knock it off. If he says, if you could give one piece of advice to a new business owner, what would it be?
Good question, John. Even though it feels monotonous and it feels like it's like you're not doing something every day that you go in and do what you have to do and take care of business, you're like literally building like your future down the line, 5-10 years down the line. I feel like that's
No days off.
you need days off. Definitely need days off. But
It's better if you don't.
better if you don't, because then you're just building more sustainability for your business down the line. But yeah, if you're doing something every day for your business and making sure that is your main focus and priority, that is the most important thing, first and foremost.
I mean, if you don't want to take a day off, at least give yourself short work days.
Or just like take a couple hours out of the day before you go into work and after for yourself, and then that adds up to a lot of time.
What
for
do you do
yourself.
in your spare time to get you ready?
I eat. I ride my bike.
He
work
rides that
out.
fucking bike. Look on his Instagram.
I ride my bike a lot. Love the bike. I go play with my dog.
He
I go
loves playing with the dog. Look at his
skate.
Instagram.
Yep, I skate pretty much every. Just go to my Instagram. That's what I do with my spare time.
Straight up. Working out. What are you benching?
I haven't benched in a couple of years, but last time I was doing like 250.
No, that's not bad.
Right,
225 is where you become a man. I have not surpassed that
225 is good.
milestone yet,
What about you?
and I am a
You
pussy.
Man,
But I am what I eat.
Back in high school, I tried 2 plates and it didn't end well. So
245s, 235s, 225s, 10s.
245.
2 5s on each.
245.
245.
That's what 2
That was my
plates is.
max.
That's 225.
Yeah, 225. Oh, I thought you meant like were you asking 2 5s, 2 10s?
Oh,
on
that
each
like
side?
are you putting 2 5s on each
2
side?
plates. 2 plates on each side.
2 big boy plates?
Yeah,
Yeah,
45.
245. I ride around 45.
I didn't hit it, but it was damn close.
You like
Oh, I was.
I almost
You
hit
did
mine
I
the
had
that
the
time.
arch thing?
I had the one arm thing going.
Yeah, the wiggly snake
Yeah.
going.
That's
Yeah,
so
that's-
funny to
that
look at
was me.
somebody like
Yeah.
Like he's fucking.
I had no
playing-
control. No
You're
control.
kind of doing the fucking the ladder game at the carnival.
It was
Yeah.
a little scarier than that, but
Never
Yeah,
happened.
it just
I mean,
crushes your
I don't know.
tricks.
It's pretty scary. Those fucking carnies looking at you, heroin in hand. Psh, shit.
I
This
just-
one's asked from. I don't know if you know who this is. This kind of sounds like some fucking fuck shit, but extreme human boss. You know who that is?
extreme. That's his Instagram name?
Yeah,
I think I may have seen it.
but he calls you AV. So I mean, somebody calls you AV.
Yeah.
My
Sorry,
question.
sorry,
I think they're
think off top.
satirical though. I don't think they're serious.
Okay.
My question for AV is: how are you the most influential person in Indiana skateboarding, and who really owns your shops?
Wait, what?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
That's crazy. I own it. It's
How-
all on my name, so my
Yeah.
social security. I do have business partners, but
He's
that's-
the main guy.
I'm the guy. Yeah.
And how are you the most influential person in Indiana?
I don't think I'm the most influential person in Indiana, but
I think for skateboarding he is.
I'm there. You know,
Straight up.
I feel like I try to help out as many people as I can.
Exactly, that's why. He helps people out. He knows shit. Gives back to the community when he can. And even, honestly, I bet he'd give back to the community all the time. I think he does, honestly, give back to the community all the fucking time. So that's why I think he's the best entrepreneur, skateboard shop owner in Indiana. He's here for the kids, for the community. He doesn't fucking, oh, well, you know, I got to make all this money because I'm a rich guy. No, that's not what it ain't about. That's not what it's about for him.
Yeah,
It's strictly skateboarding. That's why I think he's the best fucking skate shop owner in Indiana. Period. The next question here.
Okay.
Yeah. another good one would be, why are your shops so cringe?
Man, that sounds like that's a personal
Hater.
Definitely a hater for sure.
Fucking hater,
First
dude.
and foremost.
But this guy might know you saying AV like that. I
Who
mean,
is it?
extreme human boss.
I don't understand that question.
Probably some crusty person. Who knows?
Yeah,
Cringe.
dude. Fucking
Cringe.
my
What
ass.
does that
This
even
is a-
mean?
I walk in here, you know what I feel like? I'm at home. Like I just seen my father. I walk in.
Sounds like you're cringe, bro. Sounds
Yeah.
like you're just like hiding.
Sounds like you're not for the
Sucks.
fucking. Sounds like you're not for skateboarding or the homies.
Yeah,
honestly,
no.
sounds like you're for your fucking self.
Definitely not. If he's even
Big
for
hater.
himself.
Yeah. Next one. Sorry. This is asked by Gabo. What inspired you to start skating and moving up into business? We kind of already did a little bit, but I mean,
What inspired me in skating to move up in business? Not having a boss. That's huge.
he wanted to be a boss bitch.
I don't want to have anybody telling me what I can and I can't do, and everything else that I've already said. I feel like
Right. I mean, we covered it pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
All that.
It's a good question, but
Yeah.
we just already asked it. And then I guess, what inspired you to start skating? We didn't ask you that.
dang.
Is there any, like, oh man, I seen some fucking Joe Schmo riding down the street. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh,
like,
that's cool.
how did you get it? Yeah, like
I for sure saw it when I was like a little kid in elementary school.
When did your dick get rock hard for it, though?
Middle school,
Middle
for sure,
school?
8th grade. But I had already like seen it so much like years prior, and then 8th grade hit, and I was like, dude, I
What
wanna,
did it for you?
do
What, like,
something.
what fucking, right there, that love gun,
I
baby.
really don't remember. I think just trying it and then picking up on it quick. That's what.
And you're
like,
just
really
like,
did
and
it
then,
for
it,
me.
yeah, that's that
Yeah.
constant thing. Once you start skateboarding and you land like an ollie, you're like, oh shit, there's so many more fucking things I can expand on now. Yeah, fucking exciting.
Building.
Nothing better.
Yep.
And then let's see. Yeah, that's fucking ass, those two. And oh, what is the most traumatic thing that has happened to you? This is asked by my wife. So, of course, it just seems like a question she'd ask.
That's definitely a question she would ask for sure. I've had a lot of traumatic stuff happen to me, so I can't really pinpoint one thing.
One that just pops into mind.
Recently, in the last years, my dog got ran over right in front of me.
What the fuck, Dusty?
Yeah, he's still alive too. It's crazy. Right?
Yeah, dude.
No, not
Oh.
Nah. My other dog, Sammy. She was like a little 14-pound miniature pinscher terrier. She got ran over like right in front of me
Damn.
on our morning walk before I was about to go
Oh.
to the shop.
Didn't
That
make
sucked.
it?
Didn't make it. She died right there in front of me.
Ah.
I had to pick her up off the ground and set her to the side and watch her die in front of me.
Oh, no.
That one was
hey,
pretty
I
rough.
can feel you. I feel you. There.
Yeah.
That was rough.
We had,
for sure.
I had to put my my boy down. Fuck all y'all right there.
Baby boy.
Mikey, R.I.P. He, I had to take him in to get put down, which was, I don't know if I'd rather see him get hit by a car. Probably not.
No, that's
But
way more
probably,
crazy.
yeah.
That's not crazy,
That's
obviously.
that's
you know what I mean?
yeah, that's pretty wild.
It was just like heavy hit, like quick, and
Yeah.
you're like, whoa.
I don't even want to. I mean,
Took a
there's
while
so
to
many
bounce
questions
back.
I could ask, but I don't want to.
Oh,
Yeah, I had to take him in, put him down, and yeah, it was probably the most difficult thing I've ever had to do in my fucking life. Not fun.
Yeah.
Because what they do is they put how you put down a fucking dog. I'm gonna give it to you, kids. If you got a fucking dog at home, you fucking love them, because you never know. So
True.
they put
My
in
dog's
some
whining in the
yeah.
background,
They put him
by the way.
they put him some sleeping. They put him to sleep in a nice deep sleep. So that motherfucker snored. He was snoring good. And the hardest part was just watching his eyes close, because I knew, that was gonna be.
That was it.
Man, I'm gonna fucking cry. But yeah, like, because that's he's not gonna fucking wake up. Then they put him to sleep. He fucking they come in. They were like, yeah, he's dead. And then he fucking moved afterwards, and I was like, yo,
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, at that time I was like, man, do I want to do this? You know, I had a lot of time to think, but, you know, it just was best for him. And God bless him. Love Mikey. Anything to add to that?
No, the way my dog went out was pretty traumatic.
Dude, that was fucked.
And I don't know. It sucks, but rest in peace, Carlos.
Yeah, R.I.P. Mikey,
Rest in
Carlos,
peace.
and
Sammy.
God bless you guys.
Yeah,
I bet you're all
rest in
having
peace to
fun
both.
sniffing each other's asses and
Facts.
all that stuff. Mikey, you probably growling at him though.
It's a good life. It's a good life they live.
What is the worst thing you have ever done to a person ever? Minus the COVID thing. That was pretty rough.
That was tough. I know. Yeah, that was a rough one. I don't know. I feel like I really haven't done anything horrible to a person like that.
He's a
Good
pretty
guy.
stand-up guy.
I try to not be like that, you know.
I was
What about you,
honestly
Jimmy?
very intimidated by you. Not in the sense of, like, oh, I think he's going to be mean. It was more of just, like, when I was, like, younger. I was like, I kind of want to, like, not seem like a fucking fuckhead to this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I want him to seem like, when I walk out the shop, he's like, oh, dude, that dude is cool.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I always thought that. I always thought you were hella cool. Yeah,
Even the,
like you
those
really
crazy
filmed me.
videos. Remember those buddies?
Dude, that stuff was crazy. Showed me the craziest videos in the shop one day. It was
God,
insane.
dude, that shit was insane.
Nah, dude. I don't ever really try to like have that. Like I'm hurting somebody,
Right.
or like I've done something horrible to someone.
So
Obviously,
nothing.
I've had a lot of disagreements with a lot of people, and
You ever had to
They
smoke
clearly
some
don't like-
motherfuckers?
yeah, definitely grew up fighting for sure. So
Hell yeah.
never afraid of throwing hands at that point, but I try not to. I like to.
Yeah, dude.
Be
I mean,
cool.
you grow up and you're like, it ain't worth it.
You grow up in the hood, it's a little bit different than.
I didn't grow up in the hood.
Please.
What was it like? Honestly, I mean, it's there are two different aspects here. I grew up,
What's it like?
for one, I mean, for the most part, I had both my parents, but they
That's
were
awesome.
divorced.
Still, you had them both.
Right.
That's a plus.
And I mean, I grew up. I had everything I needed. My dad was like, "Yo, you need this." Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Sure.
You never went without.
Right. So,
huge.
what was it like in the hood? Like, did you have to like fight for the fucking last pack of ramen or some shit, or how did?
No, it wasn't that intense. Like,
I don't know.
My mom made sure I never really went without ever, and she was married to a guy that did help for sure provide. But there was a lot of, and within the household for me personally, there was a lot of like disagreements and a lot of stuff that kind of hardened me, and then like dealing with people at school and dealing with like peers and like dudes that are just random dudes playing basketball in the hood trying to jump me and stuff like that. Like, deal with
Have
a
you
lot
ever
of-
gotten jumped bad?
Yeah. Like when I was coming out of high school, I had like 6 dudes. It was like 6v1.
For fucking what?
Literally nothing. So I was skating down the road. I was on 46 in Shaylin. Had my head. It was when the iPods were still around.
I
And
bet you didn't have
my-
that iPod then, did you?
I think they took the iPod. I'm guessing that's what it was. The only thing I can think of is they saw my headphones in, and I was literally on the opposite side of the street. These dudes ran from across the street, hit me in the back of the head. I turned around, there's 6 dudes, and I'm like, all right. So I just started swinging, and obviously I'm gonna get my ass whooped.
But hey, I mean, at least you went out swinging. At least
That's
you
the
know-
only time I ever had my ass whooped.
At least you
but,
didn't look like
it
a
was
bitch,
6
though,
dudes.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, if I was driving by in my fucking Nissan, oh, that young man's getting his ass whooped. But you know what? He threw a couple punches. Good for you.
Yeah.
Babe, you want to go Chipotle?
There's no Chipotle in the hood.
Well, I'd find one. I'd fucking find one, baby. So, I mean, that's just that kind of stuff. I mean, I didn't have to
Yeah.
I mean, I've dealt with fighting and shit, but that was just motherfuckers talking some shit. Like,
Yeah,
like,
no, it's more senseless in the hood.
Yeah.
It's more senseless. It's not like, oh, you fucking took my whatever. Like, it wasn't like that. It was just aimless.
You took my fucking pocket protector, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
see,
Yeah. It wasn't.
me-
it wasn't
me-
none of that type of
Motherfuckers
stuff.
would just be talking shit to me. I'd be like, hey, we can settle it. You
Yeah.
call me a bitch, I'll fuck you up.
I mean, I deal with that with the shops anyways, clearly, but
Yeah.
we just don't pay them any mind.
Then we got some more questions from our boy AJ out in California.
Oh boy!
God bless him. He's doing good things.
Shout out AJ.
Yeah, shout out AJ. Come back. But I mean, just to visit. What he
out.
says?
Come back.
What does it take? What does it take to own and operate a skate shop?
A lot of
I'll tell you one thing.
discipline. Go ahead. Here you go first.
A 10-incher.
He's right. Along with that, consistency and consistency and a lot of discipline and a lot of attentiveness and a lot of patience, a lot of gratitude. All those, pretty much. Those are like the 4 or 5 pillars that you need to just persevere through it. Because it's tough. It's not easy. It looks like it's easy. It's not easy. I just make it look easy. But
Very,
it's not
very
easy.
graceful man he is. What's the best and worst
Just
thing in the Indiana skate scene?
People.
Fucking A.
A lot of them suck. I've dealt with a lot of them that have sucked that have surrounded the shop, but I deal with a lot of great people. So the amount of people and the support and the love outweighs the bad, shitty people.
You know what my fucking thing is?
What's up?
Kids who are just too pussy to go out there and just fucking send that shit. Like,
That's where skateboarding is, though. Skateboarding as a whole, not even just in Indiana or like around the shops, like it's gotten a lot softer. And the people that are
I agree.
and the people that are really, really pushing the envelope are
There's only like one
Not
in the one in the
known.
few. you
yeah,
know?
but they're not like they don't get the shine and the love that it was when we started skating.
Right.
Like when I started skating, it was like dudes were like nollie 50 and like 12 rails and 15 rails. It's not like that now. Dudes want to like look good on the board.
They
which
want
I
to
wanna
do
look good
they want
on
to
the
do like a
board.
fucking trap edit or something.
It's just very
Instagram. It's
Instagram
very. It's
based.
just that's what it is. Social media based
very
nowadays.
Instagram based. I love
Which-
it though. I don't want to sound like an old head. I appreciate it all. Being in the shops, I have to learn how to appreciate it all. I love it. I mean, I love it all. I
Dude,
really do.
I go to a skate. Listen,
There's a couple people I'm like,
that's the thing though. The one thing I get like, yeah, this kid's like, oh man, I'm scared. I don't know if I can do it. Exactly. You don't know if you can do it. Have you
That's
tried
right.
it? Have you given it a shot? No.
that's just with anything.
Give it a shot, motherfucker.
That's what
Nah,
we do.
dude. When I was young, I was like, I want to learn nose grinds. Learn nose grinds in fucking 5 minutes. And my fucking I don't want to skate. I don't have nobody to skate with. I skated my fucking driveway by myself from 10 in the morning to fucking 9 at night.
Exactly.
Dude.
8-9 hour session by yourself.
Why,
till
yeah.
then. These kids have to like have somebody to skate with. Or,
Oh,
like,
I gotta have a
not all
film
the
room.
kids. A lot of the kids that I talk to that come in the shops are super sick and they just kind of are very self-sufficient with it because they love it. That's what you gotta love it.
That's
first.
what it is.
You
Yeah,
gotta love
that's
it.
right there in my
Yeah.
heart. I love fuck skateboarding. That's why I was always about it.
You gotta love it.
So I guess you did say the best thing in skate scene of Indiana. What's the best thing?
The people.
People.
They're the best and the worst.
The best.
And hang on, give me a second here. Let's see. Well, I guess the experiences come with the people, so people. I guess
People.
that's the best,
What's the who's your favorite skater of the 1980s? Ooh, you know any 80s
yeah.
skaters?
That AJ said.
Yeah.
That's funny. I would have to say Mark Gonzalez or
Lee?
Steve Cabot. Huh?
What about Jason Lee?
He's awesome, but Mark Gonzalez just like pushed the envelope.
I mean, yeah, but you're about to say fucking Steve Cab.
He pushed the envelope. Dude, he was a full transition, and went through a street phase.
So Tony Hawk.
He wasn't doing it like Cab, dude. Cab was board cycling.
John
double keep rails.
Cardiel.
Cardiel's
He was
amazing.
He was
yeah.
kind of 80s,
But he was
90s.
like in the 90s too,
Yeah.
yeah. If we're like talking 80s, like prime. And Gons was even in the 90s as well.
Gons
That probably
was fucking-
sounds so ignorant. All the old heads are probably like.
Gonzo was killing fucking transition and street though.
Yeah.
For sure.
But he just pushed the envelope with the handrail skating and a lot of that.
Yeah,
other
that's
stuff,
no
so.
shit. How do you always keep it 100 all the time?
Shout out Rays, man. Shout out Angie.
Fucking try
That's
wiping
it.
ass.
Wiping ass.
Who or what is your biggest inspiration in life?
We're not gonna talk about my mom because my mom.
Yeah, second to mom.
He's probably gonna hate this, but like, one of them is a really good friend, Buddy Best. He's like one of my biggest inspirations
Why would he hate that?
because he doesn't like.
Buddy's a nice guy.
He's the best dude ever.
He fucking drove all the way out to Pipeline to shoot AJ in the dark,
I know.
and then he was like, "Hey man, it's too slick. We ain't gotta do it. I'll just try back. I'll come back whenever." I'm like,
That's
bro, if it was me, I'd be like,
stand-up
"Fuck!"
dude.
I mean, it's fucking slick.
He's patient, dude.
Yeah, he's very patient.
Stand up dude. He's like one of my biggest
He-
inspirations for sure.
If Buddy does watch it, I don't know if you are. Yeah, you can get this far.
I don't know if he's gonna get this far.
Yeah.
We're-
He actually talked about how he fucked his wrists up
Yeah.
mountain biking.
Yeah, I was there.
And what really stuck with me and why I'm going to fucking go hard as fuck when it comes warmer, my knee gets better. He said, man, I just wish I was like fucked myself up hard on something like skateboarding and not some stupid shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, Yeah, man. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna
That's-
fuck
that's
myself
what
up
we need right
skateboarding.
there.
Yeah. So I'm tired of being scared of rails. I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna fucking
Have you skated the Circle Rail at Carmel Park?
yeah. I fucking front smith it, nose grinded it, all that shit.
Okay, so we need like a street rail.
I need street rail. I've board slid street rails and shit.
I got a couple good ones here.
But then I was at fucking Forest. I tried to smith grind that big rail.
The 6 or 5.
Yeah, the one that extends
That's
all the
cool.
way out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tried to front smith it. I was doing it, and then that last one, my fucking wheel hit, and I didn't get my truck over.
That's why I don't do that trick.
Went down. Yes, I'll never do it again. But
I don't do front spins.
yeah, that was fuck that shit.
Yeah, that one sucks for sure.
So, Buddy Best, yeah, he's a
Yeah.
good guy. He has, if you're watching this, those all brown leather Adidas, man.
The Boozens?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get some. I mean, I know you got 2 pair. I'll buy them. You're my size. I just want to wear them for UPS, man. Please, they're so comfy.
You heard him.
What shoes you don't? What are you down? What shoes you down for all the time?
I was down with Vans for like a decade, and then my feet started getting jacked up. I've been on New Balance and Last Resort.
Fuck Vans. I hate them. Never liked them. Never will.
They're good.
What is
They're good for what they are. New Balance and Last Resort, though.
Oh, there's actually one more. That Cam Norn asks, who's your favorite black skateboarder and favorite white skateboarder? And then who is your least favorite of?
Who's my favorite black? Who's my favorite white? Who's my least favorite out of both of them?
No, like who's your least favorite black? Who's your least favorite white?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Favorite black skateboarder. That's tough. Fools are gonna be on my head for this one, but Boo Johnson's one of my favorites. But outside of him, Ashad and Boo are like the same. My favorites.
My shot?
And then out of white skateboarders, James Hardy and why am I spacing it? Holy crap. Why am I spacing it? The one I can think of right now that I always like look over, it's either Sushu or Brad Cromer.
Oh, Suchu's so fucking good.
Probably would have to go with Sushu. So Sushu, and then let's go with Boo. That's fine. I'll embrace it. That's fine.
Boom.
Yeah.
Least favorites. You just see him, you're like, fuck him. Jeff DeCesare's garbage.
I haven't met that kid. He's interesting.
I hate his fucking style. Can't handle it. I can't watch
I
it.
do a triple flip and it goes straight down.
I know. I can't handle it.
Least favorite. Man, that's tough. I respect him a lot, but I can't stand him, and he's black and white Nigel.
Nigel.
Not his favorite.
That's
I respect that
everybody.
he's a beast.
That's gotta
but
be
he's black and
everybody.
white, so that's just 2 and 1.
Right.
Boom.
All right. And closing questions. Connor, you have a closing question?
Pass.
Okay.
I'll come back around, you know?
I got one. Locals you've seen around. Who do you think is like the next like up and comer? Like you see anybody out there like, oh yeah, that kid's got it. He's gonna be ripping.
There are like a handful of kids down here, like shouting out names.
Yeah.
Max, Greenwood kid, love you, dude. You're killing it. Drew, Carmel kid, killing it. And then all of their homies, they're like homies with each other, but then they have like a group of like 4 or 5 other ones. All those kids between Greenwood and Carmel, they're killing it. I'm like, got my eye on them. I'm always talking to them. And then they're like 17.
17.
They're like 16, 17, 18, so they're pretty young still. And I felt like the future's skateboarding.
Oh yeah,
the future of
fucking
skateboarding.
way
So,
bright.
Yeah.
Any ever possible chance of them being on the minus team?
I just want to see footage. I'm like
That's what he
itching
wants.
for it because that was like me when I was like 16, 17, 18. I was just bugging Buddy like, yo, I got this clip. I'd come in the shop. He'd be like, yo, you did back nose bone on the quarter pipe? I'm like, yeah. He's like,
Let me see it.
yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
So
check it out.
I love when they come in and they like talk about that stuff. Or I just now it's not really them coming in. I just see it on Instagram first, and I like always mention them like that was sick.
Right. I think
They
my
like that stuff, you know, I'm sure.
my
Oh, yeah.
Kokomo, I think is Aiden. Aiden for sure.
Aiden.
He's got the fucking style and
Late shoves,
he's
crazy.
Yeah, and he's the fucking nicest kid, down to earth.
Yeah.
Love that dude.
Aiden's
So
sick.
I think he's coming. He's coming up for sure.
Blake. He comes to Carmel shop. Him and his mom come to Carmel shop.
Blake. Wouldn't know any Blakes.
Skinny kid.
Skinny
Skinny,
kid.
slender.
Crazy
Dyed his hair.
Dyed his hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good.
I like Blake. I just like.
He's
I
got
like
some time.
Blake
He
a
needs
lot.
some more time on the board though. More board control, more style.
You killing it, bro.
Which I get. I mean, I was there. I was wearing track pants and fucking bullshit and waving my fucking arms doing a rock fakey. I mean, we all go there. Connor.
Yeah, nope, nothing.
No.
All right, and
I appreciate your time, man.
Yeah.
yeah, we appreciate it. God
Appreciate
bless you
you.
for being on. Any closing words for you, for the viewers?
No, dude. I'm just thankful that you were able to take your guys' time out, drive up here
Dude.
or down here.
Anytime. Anytime.
Anything.
All right, God bless you, and this will be out, whenever you see it, and we'll have another Average Size Brothers podcast next Monday from this Monday, and hope you guys, like it, and share it with everybody, and we'll see you next time. Adios.
See you.